America's economy top of mind for voters just 85 days ahead of November's election, and it's become one of the big sticking points for each campaign. Kamala Harris says she will begin rolling out her plans this week, and it comes after last week's ups and downs on Wall Street, igniting fears of a possible recession. When Americans are paying for rent and electricity up nearly 10% or more from June of 2022, and car insurance rates are up nearly 40%. NewsNation's Kelly Meyer is live from the White House. Kelly, the Harris campaign may have an uphill battle when it comes to the economy.
Yeah, and this is really the pickle that Vice President Kamala Harris is finding herself in, whether to campaign on the policies of the Biden-Harris administration or to roll out some of her own policies. And right now, it seems like she is focusing on the energy that her campaign is feeling right now and trying to ride that wave for as long as they can. We actually don't know exactly when she will roll out her official platform, but we did hear a bit about it over the weekend with this policy on no taxes on tips, which is something her now presidential challenger, former President Donald Trump, also brought up. Take a listen.
And it is my promise to everyone here, when I am president, we will continue our fight for working families of America. Including to raise the minimum wage and eliminate taxes on tips for service and hospitality workers.
And former President Trump taking to Truth Social this weekend, slamming this, saying, quote, Kamala Harris, whose honeymoon period is ending and is starting to get hammered in the polls, just copied my no taxes on tips policy. The difference is she won't do it. She just wants it for political purposes. This was a Trump idea. She has no ideas. She can only steal from me. That was from former President Trump over the weekend on his social media page. It is interesting to see what Democratic lawmakers on Capitol Hill also say about this, because it will have a lot to do with what gets through if they maintain control of the Senate and possibly pick up control of the House. We're already hearing House Democratic leader Hakeem Jeffries talking about some of these platform items, but still, we don't know exactly what Harris will be focusing on her official platform. Nicole?
Yeah, we don't yet know. And Kelly, really, despite some concerns about how the current administration has handled the economy, polls show that Harris's approval of how she will handle it if she's elected is actually improving.
Yeah, and that's what's interesting. We're seeing this in new polling this morning, basically saying that voters think that the Democratic candidate will do a better job handling the economy than former President Donald Trump. This is from the Financial Times and the University of Michigan. And basically it says that 42% of voters trust Harris to handle the economy, while 41% trust former President Trump. Now, that's a really tight percentage among the two. But before this, Trump maintained higher voter support on the economy in June and July over President Joe Biden, with Trump leading by 6 to 4% over Biden. But this is notable for Harris because of the criticism that comes with the Biden-Harris campaign and their handling of the economy. And this could be a potential shift for her as she prepares to roll out her platform. Nicole?
Thanks for watching, everybody. Go to joinnn.com to find News Nation on your television provider. Also, don't forget to click that red subscribe button below to get more of News Nation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.